You're welcome. This is IPMAN Today. Like you know, this is the flagship television show of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria. Every week on IPMAN Today, what we do, we bring you the activities of IPMAN as led by the national president of IPMAN, Abubakar Shettima. Now, of course, last week we started off with the achievements of the national president of IPMAN in 1 year. On this edition of The Verdict, we'll be concluding that conversation where the national president will tell us more about how well he has been able to lead IPMAN in 1 year. He will be talking about his sublime achievements. Yes, and right after that, I'll bring you CNG report. Of course, on CNG report, we're preaching the gospel of CNG. Yes, CNG is good news for your vehicle, for the environment, for your income, for your pocket. So you want to spend far less on transportation, and you also want to be able to save so much money in terms of having so much disposable income, you should switch to CNG. So on CNG report, we'll bring you real-time guests. Yes, another individual who has been using CNG for quite a while, and he'll be telling us on how much CNG means to him. Right after CNG report will be oil and gas news, and oil and gas news will be telling you what is trending today as of today in the oil and gas sector around the world. My name is Alpha Mokone. This is IPMAN Today. Like you know, this is NTA, the largest network in all of Africa. I'll be back right after this short break. Please don't touch your remote. Welcome back from that short break. Let's go over now to the verdict, where I told you that we will bring in the concluding version of that conversation we had last week with the national president of IPMAN, talking about his achievements in 1 year. You're welcome back. Now, this is part 2 of the conversation we started last week with the national president of IPMAN. Remember, we're talking about the achievements of the national president, Abubakar Shettima. Mr. President, welcome once again.
Yeah.
We're continuing this conversation. Last week, we were talking about your achievements. We stopped at the depot elections, from where we now listened to some of the top NEC members talk about your style of leadership. They had very interesting words to share about you. But today, so let's talk about what you've been able to do with IPMAN concerning CNG. We know that IPMAN, I'm sure that's one of your major achievements, because you've been able to drive you, and you are driving CNG. Let's talk about CNG and IPMAN, sir.
Well, in fact, you know, immediately when the subsidy has been removed, so we quickly follow the Mr. President agenda, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on CNG, so that to reduce the effect of the subsidy removal. And we supported him, and we enlightened to the whole of our members, let them come and key into CNG program. And we started campaigning about the CNG program, and God so kind, our members has participated fully in the program, whereby presently now most of our filling stations are being, our members has been converting some of the CNG
There are business conversion centers.
Yes, for the CNG conversion. So at the same time, we are putting our members again to see how they can be able to start mounting their daughter stations for CNG, which we are still on the program. At the same time, we bring the way they can be able to start thinking about how they will construct the Moza CNG stations. So we are all on it. It's a program that we have been running day and night, and be advising members to fully participate in the program, because despite the fact that you put CNG in your filling station cannot prevent you from selling your fuel or diesel at any time. So, and our members have really accepted, and we are the people who brought that idea in the Independent Petroleum Marketers filling stations.
Yes, because even before now, CNG had been existing in Nigeria. But immediately you became president, immediately you decided to talk to your members about CNG, and you were not even bothered, because some presidents will feel that CNG would actually limit the operations, but you are looking at CNG as the future. Thank you, Mr. President. Let's talk about your partnership, because that's one of the major goals you've been able to achieve, your partnership with Dangote Refinery.
Well, you know, just like what we have been telling NNPC before, let them try to see how they can be giving us our direct allocation. And due to the coming of Dangote Refinery, he too, we approach him. We said we don't want to be buying product through the third party. And God so kind, he accepted with our ideas. He said we should come, he will be loading us direct, and which we have started since. And it's a very big achievement because now today, if you go around all over the country, you have been seeing that the fuel is available everywhere, and at least with an affordable rate that we have been selling, because today independent marketers has the cheapest petroleum product in their filling station.
How were you able to achieve that, sir, having the cheapest price? Before now, like we always keep talking about, before now in the history of PMS distribution in Nigeria, IPMAN members used to have the highest cost when it comes to pump price. But today it's not like that. It's the other way around.
Yes, because now today the market is competitive, and Dangote too, he accepted with us. He said we should come. He will be giving us this product direct, the way he has been selling it to the NNPC. So actually, you know, we too, normally we independent petroleum marketers were being separated all over the country. And I advise my members, if they discharge their product, they should try as much as possible and consider masses in terms of their sales. And they should make their meters inaccurate so that they will not shortchange anybody. And that is how people started accepting us. Today, if you observe the numbers of liters that we have, we sell more than any marketer that you may think about. Independent petroleum marketers, we sell petroleum product more than NNPCL, more than IPMAN, more than IPMAN. So we are getting the market, and my members are happy with the new development.
Certainly, sir. Certainly, sir. Let's talk about ease of products distribution. It's also an offshoot of the partnership you had with Dangote Refinery. How were you able to achieve that within such a short time? Because before now also, there have been this difficulty in ensuring distribution of PMS products across Nigeria.
You know, all this thing is determination. Since we are determined to see that we carry our members along, and I'm very happy my members too are supporting me. They support my ideas. We work together, friendly, and pursuing the way independent petroleum marketers will sell their product all over the country.
And then another thing also intrigues us on this program, the websites. IPMAN has a website, a functional website.
Yes.
Before now, there was no website.
Before there is no website, but today we have our website that we can think and be doing all our businesses. If anybody wanted to know anything about us, he will just go through our website and check. He can find all what he needs. Even if a person wanted to be an independent petroleum marketer, he will go to our website and check. He can be able to know how he will become an independent petroleum marketer. So all those things are there. And in terms of our achievement, again, we are able to see that the whole stakeholders in the industry, we are working together with them, which before it's not like that. Now, between IPMAN is working together with the NNPCL, is working together with the NNDPPRA. At the same time, we are working together with the NATO, PTD, and NUPENG. So all stakeholders today, we are all working together, which before there are some differences between us, but now we are all one.
And how do they feel about this new IPMAN, these stakeholders they are talking about?
They are very, very happy because we are working together. Because, you know, in the industry, there is a relationship that we have to be together so that we can be able to assist ourselves together.
And also, sir, the ability to resolve disputes in IPMAN under your leadership has been very credible, because we see situations where some persons, they have their tankers seized, and you go in, you take action immediately, unlike before where people are not able to channel their grievances. How are you able to also do this, sir, as one of your major achievements?
All this thing, when I come before, it's only at the center doing the job, but now I decided to distribute the power. Okay, we distributed the power from the depot, zone, and national. So the zone is working, depot is working, national is working. Therefore, every day we normally used to check what is really happening in each and every zone or depot. So by the time when we gather this power, we can quickly take action. And immediately when I come, remember that I go around all over to see all the security agencies to seek their support. And actually they are supporting me in giving me information, like the civil defense, police, DSS, military, customs, and NSA. all of them, they have been giving me a lot of support to run my programs.
What should we look at for 2025 under your leadership? Just summarize, in summary.
If you want to be a good leader, one, you have to be sincere in all what you have been doing. Then secondly, don't underrate anybody. Anybody come, you should wait and listen to his own ideas that he wanted to bring. And you become a sincere person, not corrupt. And whatever you are doing, try to tell all your members so that they will be aware before you take action on it. So that is what we have been doing.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much.
On this note, we'll draw the curtains on this special series where we're talking about the achievements of the National President of IPMAN in 1 year. Over now to CNG Reports. Certainly, the National President has done so much in just 12 months, ensuring a vibrant IPMAN, ensuring successful collaboration with all stakeholders in the industry. Many, many congratulations to you, Mr. President. Right now, let's go over to CNG Report. I told you earlier, and like you already know, that on CNG Report, we're bringing you individuals, I'm talking about real human beings who have successfully converted a vehicle to CNG. Now, what is the experience? What are the experience concerning CNG? How well has it impacted on their lives, positively or negatively? But I have good news for you. It is a positive impact on their lives. Let's go over now to CNG Reports. This is another edition of CNG Report, and with this young chap here, now he's trying to get CNG in his vehicle. I'd like the viewers to get to know your names, please. Okay. Can we meet you?
Okay, my name is Felix. Awesome.
Okay, this is Mr. Felix, and you are a CNG user, right?
Yes.
Now tell us, how long have you been using CNG on your vehicle?
Okay, for the past 3 weeks now, I've been using CNG.
3 weeks?
Yes.
Wow, 3 weeks. That means you recently converted your vehicle to CNG?
Yes, because my friend recommended the CNG to me that it's very good. At first I was skeptical about it because I thought it was going to explode. Okay,
you were doubtful?
Yes.
About the safety concerns and all of that? Okay.
So but when I went into it now, I saw that it's very, very good and very good. I've been enjoying it so far.
Okay, now tell us, why exactly did your friend recommend CNG to you? Why? What's the reason?
The cost of fuel now is very high.
Okay.
And with this CNG now, it saved me so much cost.
It saves you so much cost?
Yes. So with this CNG now, if I fill my gas for like now, I can use it for like 3 days.
3 days?
3 days straight.
And how much does it cost to fill up your gas, your tank? That's your cylinder now, your CNG cylinder.
Just 3.5. I'll fill it up. 3.5.
3.5.
Yes.
Chicken change.
Chicken change.
Now for 3.5, he gets to fill up his CNG tank, and he uses the vehicle for 3 days.
Yes.
Now, but generally, how has it been? How would you describe the experience using CNG?
The experience is very good compared to fuel, because I used to fill my fuel for 58,000 naira.
To fill your tank?
Yes, fill my tank.
58,000 naira.
Yes.
That's in 10 days we spend like $500,000.
I understand. So that full tank now will last me just 6 days. 6 days. Just 6 days. But with 3.5 now, I've seen the difference between the fuel and the gas now.
Yes.
And the fuel, 3.5 will take me for 3 days, and 3.5 again for a week. So it's quite lesser. And
so that means in 1 week you're spending about say 6,000 naira, 7,000 naira.
7,000.
For
yes,
CNG
7,000, yes.
for 1 week.
Exactly. Yeah.
But when we're using PMS, we're spending about 100,000 naira plus.
Exactly, yes.
So the gap is so large.
It's massive.
So what do you do for a living anyway?
I'm into web design.
You're into web design?
Yes. Sir.
Okay, and so far you've been able to save so much money using CNG, right?
Yes, of course. I've saved a lot of money. That saved me. I've saved me. I don't even know how to explain, but I've been enjoying it so far.
Enjoying it. Okay, now they are filling up your vehicle with some gas.
Yes.
Tell us about the safety measures. How safe is CNG? Because a lot of people have been saying that CNG is unsafe for use in Nigeria, but you are using CNG. What's the experience like?
Okay, that was the same thing I heard before.
You heard the same thing before?
Yeah, that CNG is unsafe. But at first I was first discouraged. I was skeptical about it at first, but so far I'm using it. I've not heard about any explosion ever since. and it's very safe. I can say it's very safe because the cylinder itself is bulletproof. Bullet cannot penetrate inside, so it's 100% safe.
Something that bullet cannot even penetrate.
Yeah.
What wants to penetrate it?
So it's very
Is it one
safe.
Corolla that will just go and scatter
You
it?
understand? So it's very safe.
Or one Benz?
One Benz, you understand?
Not possible now.
Not possible. So it's very safe on that aspect.
So generally you're enjoying CNG, right?
I'm enjoying it very well.
And it helps you to save more money.
Yes, exactly, yes.
Okay, they are done filling up your gas. Take it off. Now you can see this is what goes into the refill outlet, and then it's done. Right now they're about to fill up one other vehicle with CNG. So we're talking about your advice to Nigerians thinking about converting the vehicle to CNG. What is your advice to every Nigerian watching this program right now?
It's very advisable to convert because it saves cost.
It saves cost.
Yes, comparing the current price of fuel right now and the price of gas, it saves cost a lot because you can fill in your cylinder for just 3.5, and it can take you for max 3 days if you're not if you're not always on the road. But if you're always on the road, it also saves you cost because imagine me filling my tank for 58,000 naira. It doesn't take me a week, and it doesn't take me up to 1 week. I exhaust everything. But 3.5, so like gas, I can use it for like 3 days. So let me say a week I can use like 7K gas. Which saves cost a lot. So it's very advisable for one to convert to CNG. Very advisable.
It's very advisable. You want to save more money, you want to have more disposable income for your personal needs, you should convert your vehicle to CNG. Mr. Felix, thank you so much for finding time to hang out with us on CNG Report. Now, Mr. Felix just has to go. Like I told you, like he said, he's a web designer, and I'm sure you have some tech work to do, right?
Yes, of course.
You have some tech computer things to do. So let me just discharge you to go do your computer stuff.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Mr. Felix, thank you.
Right.
So right now, this, like I told you, this CNG Report, we'll go over now to oil and gas news, and next week I'll bring you another client of CNG who is using CNG in Abuja, and they'll talk to us on how much they love CNG. Thank you, NIPCO, for bringing CNG Report over now to oil and gas news. But before we go over to oil and gas news, you just have to convert your vehicle to CNG. You heard what he said. He's been able to save so much money using CNG as compared to PMS. Now imagine if he was using CNG before, he would have been able to save so much money before now. But good news is that he was able to quickly convert his vehicle to CNG, and he's been able to save so much more. Even for this Christmas season, he's going to have so much money to spend on his kids. Yes, that's the truth. So convert your vehicle to CNG and enjoy all the wonderful benefits of using CNG. Now, oil and gas news on your screen. Remember, NTA continues with the Sublime Broadcasting. And also remember that IPMAN Today will be back same time like this at 10:05 p.m. every Mondays, next week Monday. So you get to watch another wonderful episode of IPMAN Today. Until then, my name is Alpha Mokone.